Actually, what is Fort Knox? What is Fort Knox exactly? Has anyone never heard of it? Put your hand up if you've never heard of Fort Knox before. Fort Knox is known, or better known, as the United States Bullion Depository. The word bullion suggests there's bullion there, and depository suggests there's a storage point. There are 15 vaults within Fort Knox. The question is, where did the gold come from? Anybody want to shout it out? It was stolen. Is that a fair statement or is that an unfair statement? I'm going to start with a very interesting story, one that I researched heavily, and I think it's important we know that a lot of the gold that appears in Fort Knox is from the common man in the form of melted down what? What did the US Treasury melt down? Coins. Now this suggests that these coins were high-grade purity. They were melted down into 12.5 kilo bars, something of that effect, cast, and put into these vaults. And you're just meant to accept all of this. But let me step you through a few realities. Let's see if we can figure out if there's any gold there. First of all, what caused the gold confiscation of 1933? This is a real story. You know, people still call me a conspiracy theorist. They say, well, that never happened. Well, it did happen, actually, under Executive Order 6102. Who's heard of the gold confiscations? Who's never heard of them? Who thinks it's a myth? Franklin D. Roosevelt, Democrat president, came to office March 4, 1933. His first job as US president was an unenviable one, but 3 Republicans had preceded him. The only other Democrat president of any note before Franklin D. Roosevelt was a guy called Woodrow Wilson. And what did he do? He signed away the currency printing rights of the United States to a group of families. Therein lies the problem. Does anybody see a problem with signing over the printing rights to a private group of families? Well, Woodrow Wilson didn't think it was a problem. And of course, that was in the dark of night, 1913, December 23, while mums and dads were singing Christmas carols in their house. Apparently, they were writing legislation on the fly. 1913 Federal Reserve Act is where it all began. So this group of families, did they have the best interests of the common man at heart? Would you say that the Federal Reserve has the best interests of the common man? Yes or no? Hands up who think they do. Nobody, right.